What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Game of the Week. And if you guys have made it this far into the season, I appreciate y'all so much. We made it to the college football playoffs. This is the first round matchup between the Louisville Cardinals and Ohio State Buckeyes. I am in the booth as Andrew the God, the head coach of the Auburn Tigers. Alongside of me, I have Electric Days, the head coach of the Kansas State Wildcats. Damn, that shit just like lagged all in the beginning. I don't know if it just caught the intro or not. Wait.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. That's weird. I just did a whole intro and everything. I don't know if it caught it or not, but oh shit. All right, well, nevertheless, we have a first-round matchup, college football playoffs between Ohio State Buckeyes and Louisville Cardinals, as we are off to kickoff. Brandon Ennis, return man, deep to receive the kick, and he's going to run up the middle, and he's going to go up touch, and he gets tackled at the 33-yard line as the Ohio State Buckeyes get the first possession. I was going to take a look at their offense here, and top 10 team sitting at 9-4. They got here to this destiny. They are destined to go to the Natty, but they have a tough gauntlet, and yeah, this is going to be a tough matchup for both teams. I do think Ohio State here has quite the team advantage as far as yeah, just overall teams, but I mean, at the end of the day, we're going to see who just wants it more at the end of the day. As it's going to be second down, hands it off to his running back. He goes up the middle, and he gets a huge gain on that run. And sorry for the technical difficulties. Alongside in the booth is me as well. I have the head coach from Kansas State, Mr. Electric Days. How we doing?
We're doing pretty good. My fault. We had, like you said, technical difficulties, and I think it should be okay now. Wide open, tight end, down to the 29.
And yeah, just like I was saying earlier, Ohio State with this high-powered offense, I mean, you got Jeremiah Smith, one of the best wide receivers, if not the best receiver in the nation. You got Carnell Tate, the tight end who just got the ball in the last possession. He's going to get the catch again here as Julian's saying he's slinging that ball to him early and often. And Ohio State is going to run a little bit of tempo here on this drive, trying to confuse the Louisville defense. It's going to be a handoff to the running back. The run defense was there ready. And Electric, what do you think is going to be the keys for today's opponents if they want to get the victory here?
I mean, when you look at this Louisville team, as we're going to start off with them first, when you want to look at this team, right, you see a lot of, Isaac Brown, and we've seen him in real life. We've seen him break off for a really good run for a touchdown in real life, but in the game, oh my!
And that's a dangerous throw from Julian saying.
Yep. But, Isaac Brown should be a key player that they should watch out for on that offensive side. Now, for Ohio State, you have a whole feast and more for the whole team. So, I mean, watch out for a lot of star players on their team.
As it's going to be 3rd and long for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Julian Sand goes to his tight end yet again, and it's going to be 4th down and 1. He gets about 9 on the reception here. And if you're Ohio State, I'd be looking to go for it here. I mean, you want to put some pressure on this first drive and try to get points and set the tone for this game. It's going to be a 4th down snap. Drops back. Julian Sand finds a man, and it's caught. Caught in between traffic. Brandon Ennis, the junior receiver, coming up with a huge play on 4th down. And, I mean, that was a risky throw, but nevertheless, amazing catch from the receiver.
Yep, and I mean, that's Julian saying, nice little throw right there, and that's a touchdown. Ohio State first on the board.
And ball is going to go in untouched for the first touchdown of this college football first-round playoff matchup here, as we're going to see if the extra point is going to be up and through, straight down the middle, as the Ohio State Buckeyes strike first with a 9-play, 67-yard drive here with a 7-0 lead, as we're going to take a look at the Louisville offense here. as soon as they get the kickoff.
Yeah, man, and I mean that's not what you want from Louisville. You're in your home, home field, and losing right here or being down is not good, right? You don't have that stadium post to rock Ohio State because they've been playing in really tough environments where they've been the first in the nation for their fans and cheerleaders and stuff. So I mean, the most you can do right here is try your hardest to rock them and hopefully keep this a close game.
As on that first play, we go to Isaac Brown, the man himself. I mean, he's gonna have a heavy, heavy usage of offense in this game. I mean, it's what got him here at this point in the season. He's had a great season so far, and I'm hoping that it doesn't end today. It's gonna be a handoff back to him again. He runs behind his lineman. He
Ooh,
goes up the middle,
Isaac
and he's going
Brown.
untouched to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Louisville! And just like that, they strike back. Oh my goodness, what a run from Isaac Brown.
Yep.
It's like he just danced
And
behind his lineman and just bursted right up the middle and just went untouched. Oh my goodness.
yeah, and you see he got a little change in his attire. Nice little roll up jersey, that's nice to see. I wish the NFL will allow that, but they probably wouldn't. Uh, Nice little arm sleeves and stuff they gave him for today's game, playoff game. So, championship contender, deal breaker is on the line for Louisville too
As the new
with that
kids
guy
in
too.
today's age of college football say, drip. As Brandon
Okay.
Ennis, he takes the return out to the 20-yard line. Should have probably let that go out of bounds and take the touchback, but here we have the second possession for the Buckeye offense. Julian Sand in the shotgun formation takes the snap. He drops back, has a man across the field. Jeremiah
Oh,
Smith hangs on to that catch for about 5 yards.
yeah, and Jeremiah Smith, one of the not one of the best wide receiver in CFB, in real life and in the game. So I mean, he can do so much, so much, and that was a stop, and they're gonna harry it up there. But if you want a guy that you have to cover, especially for Louisville, you might have to double team that type of man in Jeremiah Smith. He
As
dropped it.
Sand tries to
He
go
can't
back to
go
his
for it,
tight
man.
end on third down, and it's going to be incomplete. Louisville's defense was ready for that one, and Ohio State is looking to punt this ball away.
Yep, and remember, whoever wins this game right here, nice little punt return down to the 49, almost past the 50, but remember, whoever wins this game right here is going to move on and play against Clemson, so we could possibly see a rematch or, I think, a rematch in 2 games?
Yeah,
Rematch
they
between
actually
Ohio State and, yeah.
yeah, they actually did play against each other. Both programs played against Clemson, and
Yep,
they'll have a chance to go for a rematch in the second round of the college football playoffs.
yep. And, I mean, that's what you want to do. You want to have a chance to get that rematch back. And Caleb Downs, one of the best free safeties in the game and in real life, just really hard hitting safety. You just want to stay away from him if you're that offense, and that's incomplete.
Oh, and Miller Moss just couldn't find his receiver on that last play. He threw the ball a little bit too early as the receiver was coming out of his break. It's going to be a third and long here for the Louisville offense. Shotgun formation for the Cardinals. Miller Moss drops back, looking for a receiver. Pressure in his face, and it's a flag on the
Oh, Caleb
play.
flag. That's probably roughing the passer. Legal
Illegal
man
man
downfield decline.
downfield.
Yeah, that's a decline.
And that's not what you want to see for the Louisville offense. It's going to force them to take the fourth down and most likely punt this ball back to Ohio State.
I'm about to say, Andrew, that's what we kind of expected from that, Ohio State. He got to get the ball. He got to get the
Oh,
ball. Oh,
wow.
at the 7.
That could have ended poorly for Ohio State on that play right there.
Yeah, it did hit him. I mean, but that's what you wanted from Ohio State on defense. That's what you're expecting. The pass rush, the difference in between playing. Ooh, he caught it and
Oh.
dropped it. But that's what you expect the defense of Ohio State to be overpowered against that offensive line.
And yeah, I think I before the technical difficulties happened, I did mention that overall both teams, Ohio State may have the favor as far as both sides of the ball. Their offensive line and defensive line are very, very more superior. They got a lot more All-Americans. But I mean, nevertheless, Louisville, they're very tough as well, and that's what led them into this game in the first place. It's going to be third down and 4. Julian saying under center. It's going to be a man in motion. Looks like a tight end in motion. Play action for Ohio State. And he has a receiver across the
Oh,
middle. It's going to be Jeremiah Smith wide open. He has enough for the first down. And electric, there you go. Jeremiah Smith. I mean, you got to get them
yeah.
the ball as much as you can.
Yes, and you're correct. 98 overall, 99 actually, I think, and just a force to be reckoned with as he get in motion and they're gonna run that ball with ball. Loss of one.
As it's going to be second down 11 here. 16 seconds. Nope. It's going to, yeah, we're going to take this all the way down to the end of the quarter. Most likely not going to run a play here. And yeah, that's going to be the end of your first quarter in round one of the college football playoffs with the Ohio State Buckeyes in Louisville with the tie ball game of 7-7.
Yeah. And you see the CFP bracket right here. I don't know if the stream can see it, but you also got USC versus SMU. They will be a forced win there, and USC will be playing K State at neutral site. Remember, everything in the first round is all home field advantage, and then everything from that from the second and out is nothing but oh, they just stopped them. Only a gain or two, but everything is on a neutral site.
And yeah, the new college football playoff format, I do kind of like this new system, how they have it. It's more games, more entertainment, more exposure for these college athletes. As it's going to be a third down and 9 here for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Julian saying he drops back and he gets hit as he throws the
Oh,
ball, and it's going to be incomplete. And it stops the clock for the Louisville defense, which is great for them. And it's going to be a quick 3 and out for the Ohio State Buckeyes.
yep, and there they go. Is they're going to kick this back off to Louisville. Let's see what Louisville can do here, and it's going to be a tackle down at the 34, first down for Louisville. I mean, what can Louisville do to stop that pass rush?
Well,
Luckily, Jack Sawyer and them are not there now.
I gotta say, if I'm Louisville, I mean, I know Isaac Brown is the man. He's gonna take the carry himself,
Oh,
actually, and get a great gain on that carry. But I mean, Louisville, they've got some weapons on this offense as well. They got a tight end, Stewart. They've got Colin Lacey, the wideout. So I'd be looking to get the ball to those guys as well. It's gonna be a handoff. Looks like to Isaac Brown. He has a great burst
oh,
of speed to the outside. He's down the sideline. He gets enough for the first down and then some. That is his fourth carry, and he's over 100 yards rushing already in the first half. Have yourself a day, young man.
yep, and that's what we expected. The key focal point on this offense, and he's going to throw this RPO a little bit late, but gain of 5.
And there he is, Colin Lacey, his first catch of the day, and off an RPO. Miller Moss just reading the defense. Pass was a little bit delayed, but nevertheless got 5 on the reception. As it's second down and 5, 5 wide set for the Cardinals. Miller Moss drops back, has a receiver underneath.
Yep, got it. Hurt. I think that's one of the linemen on Ohio State, and that's not good. You want to have everybody. They could probably still try to overpower, that offensive line, but not good.
As Isaac Brown up the middle gets tackled at the 2-yard line. And the good thing about this Ohio State defense is that they have a lot of depth. So I'm pretty sure the next man up should come in and step up and do his thing at this point in the game, as we should get an injury report ASAP.
Yep, and there they go. Second and goal at the 2.
It's going to
Will
be
be
a
a run
direct
with the
snap.
running back. He got it. Broke
And
off every
Isaac
tackle, touchdown.
Brown breaks a tackle, touchdown Louisville, as they strike again and take the lead in the second quarter of the first round of the college football playoffs.
Yeah, and That's that's what Ohio State gotta expect. Even though this is a new user, but yeah, this is a new user than the other Ohio State user that you know runs stuff a bit different on his type of offense and defense. But being a new user, using Ohio State, even though that team is like one of the best, you still have to get used to the game and have to understand like what's exactly going on. So if Ohio State is able to make just adjustments, they should be able to not even just keep it a close game, have a possible chance of winning the game.
As here we go, 1st and 10, play action for the Buckeyes. Julian Sand drops back, has a man. It's Jeremiah Smith, and he has another catch for the day. That's his third catch of this afternoon. Um, Yeah, I mean, Jeremiah Smith, he's just a great receiver. Julian Sand, that's probably one of his favorite targets. I mean, if I'm Julian
Yeah.
Sand, I'm trying to get him the ball as often as I can, as it's going to be
Oh.
incomplete, almost an interception going the other direction. Great play from the DB, Tayon Holloway.
And that was a bit high than what I expected from, Julian. If that was a bit low, I think tight end catches that ball, won't be able to break the tackle up, but catches that ball and gets more right
as
there.
it's gonna be a 2nd down and 10, shotgun formation, hands it off, and Louisville's run defense was ready for that play. Loss of 2 yards on the carry. It'll be 3rd and long here. Ohio State, you gotta at least try to get 10 yards here on this play if you want to keep this drive alive. As Julian is saying, he drops back, he rolls to his left, he's under pressure, he gets hit
Yeah,
as he releases
wow.
the ball, and it's gonna be 4th and 12. That's another quick 3-and-out for the Buckeyes, and they gotta punt this ball away.
Yeah, and that's just what you don't want to see coming out of that type of offense. You gotta. There's so many talented players on the team for you to not being able to drive down that field, but things happen, stalling out happens. So just gotta be better on defense here.
And yeah, if you're Ohio State, you cannot waste any more possessions. Isaac Brown up
Oh.
the middle. What a burst of speed, and he has enough for the 1st down. But like I said, Ohio State, they've got to value their possessions a little bit more. They had back-to-back quick 3-and-outs, so they got to change that around and, value their possessions a little bit more. It's going to be a handoff to Isaac Brown, and he gets about 9 yards on the carry, and he's having himself quite a game.
Yeah, just him being able to zoom up the field and being able to do what he do is nasty look once again. Yeah,
And
Caleb
Isaac
Downs, if he hit stick them, -10 speed. Oh.
As we get a look on the severe wear and tear, hopefully the stream can see it. And Isaac Brown, like I said, he has a heavy usage of this offense, but it comes with a price to pay as we approach the 2-minute warning here at the end of the first half. Shotgun formation for the Louisville Cardinals, 1st and 10, ball on the 40-yard line. It's going to be an RPO here. Miller Moss
Oh, he
throws it
got
out
it.
to his receiver, and he holds on to the ball. What a catch from the receiver. And he gets about 5 yards on the reception. And a quick question for you, Electric. You are the head coach of the Kansas State Wildcats. Out of that matchup between SMU, or actually no, I'm lying. They're playing USC. Are you excited to play this USC matchup, or are you just looking like you're gonna get them out the way with ease?
Yeah, I'm about to say, man. Even though it's a bit off topic, I mean, that game, anything can happen. As long as it just matter if whoever throws, less turnovers. Even if you throw more turnovers, you can still win the game. It's just, uh, whatever you can do. Just try to win the game at the end of the day. And Isaac Brown, that's not Isaac Brown. That's actually Duke Watson. But yeah, we're just here against USC. Hopefully.
Respect that. And on the last play, that was Watson, the backup running back, takes the screen and got the 1st down. 1st and 10, ball on the 26-yard line for Louisville Cardinals. Miller Moss drops back, has a tight end on the out route, and he gets tackled in the red zone. Ball at the 6-yard line. as Louisville is looking to extend this lead before heading into halftime.
Yep, and I mean, if you're Ohio State, you just seen that you just took Isaac Brown right out of the game. So that just gives you the signal that, oh my goodness,
And he's going to
touchdown
walk in
Louisville.
untouched.
Oh my
Watson with a
goodness.
touchdown for the Louisville Cardinals as they strike again in the first half.
I believe Caleb Downs is your like way to win this game. Him being able to head stick these running backs with aftershock, the ability that he has in order to take a player out of the game is what you need to utilize very much as Ohio State. User him, do anything with Caleb Downs hitting the running backs, and you you probably see Louisville passing the ball more and having to utilize the pass more.
As it's going to be a fair catch for Ennis and Ohio State here with another possession. Less than a minute left. 3 timeouts left, though, so they have plenty of time to at least try to get a touchdown on this drive. At least a field goal to give himself some confidence heading into the second half. It's going to be first down and 10 here in the shotgun formation. As it's going to be a
Yep, he's
man in
running.
motion.
Yep.
And it's going to
Motion
be
right
a
across the middle pitch.
interception for the Louisville Cardinals. He's looking to take it back, and he gets tackled at the 24-yard line. And that is not what you want to see if you're the Ohio State offense. If you are the head coach, you are kicking yourself. Julian saying where you're going with the ball. As Louisville Cardinals have great field position on this next possession here. 45 seconds left at the end of the first half. I mean, they're in field goal range, but they're looking to put up more points before halftime. It's going to be a 5-wide set here. Miller Moss, he drops back. He's looking for a receiver. And he
Oh,
has Watson again with an amazing catch. And
he's hurt.
ooh, Watson goes down with an injury. You
That's two
hate to
running
see
backs.
that.
That's
As
back to back.
we're gonna get a sideline injury report on Duke Watson as quick as we can here.
Yeah, and you got to think about it from Louisville. That's two of your best running backs back to back getting hurt. Caleb Downs is like proving something. Oh my goodness.
As Miller Moss throws it across the middle and is somehow caught in between traffic. And it's going to be the ball is on the 1-yard line. 30 half.
He's going to run down this time.
And you still have all 3 timeouts left just
Oh,
in case. And
touchdown.
never mind, you don't even need it because this Louisville offense is just too explosive for the Ohio State Buckeyes defense, as they're going to score yet another touchdown and possibly take a 21-point lead in the first half.
Yep, and we seen some crazier stuff that happened before, but just, I mean, Ohio State, the just have to use somebody else. We've seen them use their D line a lot, and it's not really working. So try to change up, as much as you can going into the second half. And game's not over. I believe we've seen people, come back 21, being down 21. So
Well,
anything
I
can
mean,
happen.
they're going to need a little bit more than that, Electric. They're going to need a halftime
Yeah,
speech, some orange Gatorade, something to get something kick-started for this Ohio State team. As it's going to be
yeah.
first and 10, ball on the 25-yard line, shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back. He gets up, gets a good carry, but that's probably going to take us. Oh, they call a timeout. Excuse me. With 5 seconds left in the first half, probably a Hail Mary here on this play. Looks like.
Wow. And I won't be surprised if I see Jeremiah Smith getting this ball right here.
As Julian Sand drops back, checks it down underneath, and that will definitely be the last play of the first half in round 1 of the college football playoffs here. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ohio State Buckeyes are trailing against the Louisville Cardinals, down 21 with the halftime score of 28-7. We're going to go ahead and have ourselves a halftime report here from our sideline special reporter, Neo Boomin, head coach of the Texas Longhorns. How we doing?
Hey, who's who?
Danny's Ohio State and the homie DJ's Louisville.
Damn.
Mute your
Damn, you
mic.
got it.
As we got no halftime sideline report from Coach Neo Boomin, it's okay. We're going to resume right into kickoff, into
Hey.
second half. As Louisville receives the ball receives the ball on this kickoff, up 21 here. Looking to play with the clock a little bit, but I mean, hey, if you want to run up the score and put the nation on notice and let them know that you're here to compete, why not at it? 5 wide set for Miller Moss. He drops back, looks for a receiver, has plenty of time in the pocket. Deep throw to the sideline, and he holds on to that. What a grab from Trayshawn Hurry, this sophomore speedster.
Yeah, and that catch had me very worried on if he was going to definitely secure that, but lob. Ooh, that's a pick. That's a pick. You got to catch that. You got to catch that, Davison. You got to catch
Oh,
that.
and that was a
You have.
risky throw from Miller Moss. I mean, I respect it. He went one-on-one with his best receiver out there. As it's going to be second down and 10 here. Ball on the 35-yard line. Miller Moss is looking for a receiver, and he floats
That's a
one into
pick.
the end zone. And it's going to
Oh,
be
my. Duke Watson.
incomplete.
Caleb Downs. And I mean, if I'm Caleb Downs, I'm lighting up the running back. He trying to catch the ball, try to catch it. I'm lighting him up. Aftershock, that ability that he has to injure a player, like I said earlier, to injure a player and take him out of the game entirely for weeks is key.
And this will be a big third down stop here for the Ohio State Buckeyes if they can get them off the field. Third down and 10. Shotgun snap for Miller Moss and the Cardinals. And the receiver catches it, and he gets about
4 for
9
1.
yards on the reception, and he could go for it if he wants to.
I don't really know. Nothing's really wrong here. I don't see anything wrong. Kicking a field goal is nothing bad. Scoring a touchdown or trying to keep this play alive is something. And
As
Isaac
it's going to be a
Brown is
direct
back out
snap to
here.
Miller Moss. He keeps
Oh,
it, gets a first down, and then
you gotta
some.
flick the R stick up and let them know. Flick the R stick up as you user and let them know.
As that's going to be the senior quarterback, senior transfer actually from USC, Miller Moss. What a journey he's had in his college football career that led him to this day and stage. It's going to be a handoff back to Isaac Brown. This time the Buckeyes defense ready for that one. And it's going to be a loss of 1 yard on the carry.
Yeah, and I'm looking in the outside football world. Mississippi State just scored a 58-yard touchdown to go up against ASU. ASU was down by 17 at half, and now 2 timeouts, 30 seconds left for ASU to score a touchdown.
This is going to be third down and inches here. Ball on the 8-yard line. Cardinals in the red zone yet again. And you got to know what play is coming. It is a QB sneak up the middle as Miller Moss keeps it and gets enough for the first down to keep the drive alive. And I mean, if you're Ohio State here, it's just not looking too good on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like you said, defensive side, there's no reason why you should let up 28 points. There's no.
It's going to be an
Yeah, it's
RPO to
135.
the tight end Stewart, and he walks in untouched. That's another touchdown for Miller Moss and the Louisville Cardinals as they take a commanding 34-7 lead in the first round of the college football playoffs. And the extra point attempt is waiting to be held. We'll see if this kick is up and good or not. Yes, sir. It's going to be 35-7 on a 9-play, 74-yard drive here. And I mean, the Louisville offense is just looking very explosive. I mean, they're looking like the better team here. They're looking like the team that they wanted more.
Yeah. And you're not lying about that. Being up against Ohio State, who is a really, it's the home of the 5 stars, the home of where everybody on that team is going to the NFL. If not, most of them are, and being able to put up 28 on this type of defense. The defensive coordinator and the players need to figure out what they want to do now, and before they have to go to Walmart.
Yeah, I mean, just way too much talent on this roster. It's gonna be a first time out of the second half for the Louisville Cardinals here. Very interesting, but yeah, nevertheless for Ohio State, I mean, you've got way too much talent on this defense, and to be down 28 in this position is just not what you want to see. And it's going to be another quarterback change. That's been the name of Ohio State's season as well. We're going to see the freshman St. Clair. He's rolling left, and he tries to juke a
Not
defender, and he
you.
gets tackled, and he gets about a gain of 1 yard on the carry.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, Jeremiah Smith 1-on-1. You can heave the ball down the field. I mean, you had nothing to lose anymore. I mean, heaving the ball down the field to Jeremiah Smith would have not been a bad play. Okay,
Oh. And he
I don't
tries
know
to
about
go to
that one.
Jeremiah Smith on that play. He just throws it to him just a little bit too early when he came out of his break. As it's going to be 3rd down and 9. This is not what you want to see if you're the Buckeyes
Oh
offense, and
my
it's going to
gosh!
be incomplete. He dropped the pick.
If you
It's
want
going
to
to be
go for it, he can.
and it's going to be 4th down and 9. Ohio State is sending out their punt team, and they call a timeout here.
Yeah, there's no. You're down by 14. If I remember, you definitely can go for it. There's no shame.
Buckeye offense still out here on 4th down, and it's an interception from the Buckeyes, and he's going to walk in untouched to the 5. Touchdown, Louisville Cardinals. Jabari Mack with the 29-yard pick six. Have yourself a day, Louisville defense, as bad goes to worse for the Ohio State Buckeyes as they are trailing in this game now 42-7. Oh my goodness. Whoever had this on their spreadsheet, you are a guru.
Yeah,
And I
that.
mean,
I don't even know what to say after that. That pick was like blatantly obvious. As soon as he threw it there, I was just like, we have to do better there. We have to do better as a QB and see who else is open. Oh
now,
my gosh.
oh, Carnell Tate with the reception, and that's finally the first time we've called his name actually this game. A little bit too little too late here.
Yeah, man. I mean, nice little run for first down, but after this game, we have one more playoff game. Hopefully, it'll be closer. It's uh LSU. Oh my gosh, it is LSU versus Texas, as they are going to be playing tomorrow for a Sunday night game. And then we will be simming to go ahead and go to round two, which what in the world?
As Julian
There's a lot
Sane
of questionable
connects
balls he's
with
throwing.
Carnell Tate again, and yeah, like I said, Ohio State's got plenty of weapons on this offense. You gotta use them. You gotta utilize them by any means. He's gonna go one-on-one to Jeremiah Smith,
Oh,
back of the end zone, and he's not able to hold on to that ball.
yeah, man, and this is this is just prey territory. Yeah, play action. Oh my goodness.
And he gets leveled on that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, hospital balls we're throwing.
Now, with the score and with how this game is going, I gotta ask you, Electric, is the committee did the committee get this pick wrong with the Ohio State Buckeyes letting this team in over certain teams such as, Tennessee, Auburn, And that's going to
Oh
be a
my goodness,
catch from
Jeremiah Smith.
Jeremiah Smith. What an amazing catch for the Ohio State Buckeyes as they finally score yet again. Too little too late here, but nevertheless, they were able to find their way into the end zone late into the
And they don't
second
go for it.
half. And obviously, go for two situation here. As Sands looks to the sideline looking for the play call. He drops back. And he has a receiver, and he lofts it in there and somehow
That was
finds
the
Brandon
most.
Ennis, and he catches it for the 2-point conversion to cut the lead as your score is going to be 42 to
I,
15. And I wouldn't be surprised. And yep, there goes the
yeah.
onside kick. Let's see if the Buckeyes special teams can make a play.
Yep, and this ball, we don't know what could it do, but
And it's going to be a flag on the play.
yeah,
It should be
flag, illegal
illegal
touching.
touching. The ball did not pass 10 yards to recover that onside kick. And the Louisville
Wow.
offense will have great field position on this next possession here. And if I'm the Louisville offense, I mean, we're just looking to run the ball here, take some time off the clock, and
Yeah.
walk away with this W. It's Isaac Brown with another carry. He has had himself quite the game.
Yep. And also, see a little bit of the risk of injury. I think we would sub him out of the game, to make sure he don't get hurt. Because playing against Clemson, you need everybody
This is
on
going to
this
be an
team.
RPO. He flips it out to his tight
Oh
end,
my
makes a
gosh.
man miss, and he's going to celebrate his way into the end zone untouched. That is the tight end Stewart as the Louisville Cardinals strike yet again to take a commanding lead against the Ohio State Buckeyes in the first round of the college football playoffs. As we're going to get another extra point attempt for the kicker. The kick is up, kick is down the middle, as the score is 49 to 15.
Yeah, I mean, what you said about that Ohio State with them losing. I mean, yeah, if you're if you lose and stay in the exact same place, I don't think that's correct. I think you should fall. If anything, Auburn and anybody else after Auburn should have been in. Tennessee lost and they moved back like one position. Oh, Smith right there with the catch, but yeah, everybody like Tennessee, they moved down after losing the conference championship, and I'm surprised Ohio State didn't.
As we are approaching the near end of the third quarter, St. Clair pressure in his face, and he barely just got rid of that ball. It should be second down and 10. And yeah, at 9-4 with the first round bid in the college football playoffs, I just don't think the committee got that pick right.
Yeah, I can definitely agree just because of
And it's going
wow.
to be incomplete. And I mean, some of the throws that these quarterbacks have been throwing, I mean, I- they should be interceptions. But the DBs for Louisville just cannot get a break.
Yeah, I mean this game is far, game is almost over soon, so just sitting there watching what Ohio State can, do until the time runs down, but that defense, you gotta there is must need adjustments for next season if you want to even touch the playoffs next year.
And I mean, yeah, when you have a great, talented roster like this on the defensive side, there should be no excuses. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the coaching, they'll address all that heading into next season and within this off season. But I mean, the Buckeyes have a great future, nevertheless. They have a lot of recruits coming in, and they'll be able to grab some guys out of the transfer portal as well.
Yep. And you're not lying about that. It's Ohio State at the end of the day, so talent is always gonna.
And somehow he was able to hold on to
Somebody was
that
wide
catch.
open. Somebody was wide open.
And that is the
Somebody.
end of the third quarter in the first round of the college football playoffs here, with the Louisville Cardinals taking a commanding lead 49-15 is your score. As it's going to be a shotgun formation for the Buckeyes here. Third down and goal, ball on the 3-yard line. QB drops back, has a receiver, Carnell Tate, and that's going to be caught for a touchdown for the Buckeyes. As this game is far from over, they are trying to cut into the lead. As obviously this is a 2-point conversion attempt here.
Yeah, man. That was a good touchdown. Good job. I think they could have scored a touchdown way before this, but
And
then
the
2-point
2-point
conversion right there.
conversion is good now. I mean, this makes things a little bit interesting if they somehow can get an onside kick recovery. And the kick is out, and
Oh my God.
Louisville is able to recover the onside kick.
Yeah, I was surprised that he caught that ball that quickly. Definitely thought he was about to get lasered from the rest of the field.
I honestly thought he was going to pick it up and glitch right through those defenders and return it back.
Yeah, that, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
It's going to be a shotgun formation for the Louisville Cardinals. Hands it off to Isaac Brown up the middle. He's going to go in untouched for another Louisville touchdown. Have yourself a day, Isaac Brown. Touchdown. As the Louisville Cardinals extend this commanding lead, the kicker is going to come out to onto the field yet again. He has had a long day kicking these extra points. Let's see if he can make another one here for us. And the kick is up and down the middle as the Louisville Cardinals take a commanding lead. 56-23 is your score.
Yeah, man. Everybody's getting fired off this team. This is the defensive coach. Everybody. We
As
don't know.
Ennis, he
Oh
goes up the
my
middle.
gosh.
He goes to the 50. He has enough speed to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Buckeyes! What a return for Ennis. And I mean, this game is just far from over. So many crazy plays happening this late into the game as the Ohio State Buckeyes are still down by a lot in the fourth quarter, but that's going to help them a lot. They just have to get a stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, if they can. I would be more excited if this. What in the world?
And that is not going to help at all on the 2-point attempt. And yeah, you got to get the ball back here for Ohio State. And they're going to attempt another onside kick. They are 0 for 2 on their last 2 attempts. Let's see if third time's the charm.
Maybe you kick the ball to the right more, right? Oh no.
And he kicks that one straight to the return man as he's able to correct the ball at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I just. Oh man. They can't stop the running back as they put in a new running back and QB.
And yeah, as you say that, I did notice that Louisville has taken out some of their starters here to preserve their health as they foreseemingly seem to, win this game here. Backup quarterback in for the Louisville Cardinals. Shotgun formation. You're going to have to snap this ball sooner or later, and he gets it off with the 1 second left on the play clock. Hands it off to his running back. Gets about 3 yards on the carry. And I mean, looking ahead for the Louisville Cardinals, seemingly they win this game. They're going to have another rematch between the Clemson Tigers, and they've played each other twice already this season. So that should be a very, very, very anticipating second round matchup in the college football playoffs.
Yeah, and I mean that's the side that everybody's looking forward to, the down part of that, playoff schedule between, USC and Kansas State, and then whoever wins out of that plays, Louisville and Clemson. So there's a lot of people right there, and he almost scored. There's a lot of people, out of those 4 teams, they would like to see those type of games and see what can happen.
As it's gonna be first and goal, ball on the 1 yard line for the Louisville Cardinals, and they are looking to add insult to injury here and let the league, let the nation know that they are here to compete in these playoffs. And he's gonna walk
He was
in
not
for a
in.
touchdown.
He was not in. Wow.
Keywan Brown with the 1 yard touchdown. As we're gonna get a booth review here.
Yeah, little bro was not in, bro.
As the booth review, and they overturned the call on the last play. It's gonna be second down and goal, ball back on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, I sat here and I was like, there's no way that was in. He's gonna run it again and get
As
in.
he
Yeah.
hands the ball back off to him, and he flips in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Louisville Cardinals, yet again as they strike on offense. They have had quite the day here. And we're going to see the kicker come out yet again to kick another PAT. Let's see if he can remain perfect. The kick is up, and it's good as the Louisville Cardinals extend their commanding lead here in the round one of the college football playoffs with the score of 63-29.
Yeah, this wrap it up, little bro. Please.
Yeah, this is ugly. And we're going to see if Ennis has anything left in the tank. He makes a man miss, and he gets tackled at the 35-yard line.
The only thing I think there would be a possibility about Ohio State is if Jeremiah Smith is staying. He is a sophomore going into a junior. We don't know if he's gonna stay. Speaking of him, as he gets a touchdown.
And he's going to walk in untouched. Jeremiah Smith, touchdown Ohio State in garbage time here, this round one of the college football playoffs. And yeah, like you were saying, Electric, that's a big decision for the sophomore receiver. Does he stay another year? Does he transfer? Do you think he goes
Yep.
to the league? Big decisions for the young man as they go for the 2-point attempt. That gets absolutely blown up.
Yeah, that is a possibility for these guys, especially at his overall. You know, he can transfer, go. He can do anything. So there's a
As
possibility
the
of Jeremiah leaving.
as the Ohio State Buckeyes attempt another onside kick, and that did not work. Louisville picks up the ball at the 44-yard line with about 2 minutes 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We are looking about to wrap things up here as Louisville hands it off. And he gets about 10 yards on the carry, not enough for the first down, and that should lead us into the 2-minute warning.
Yep, and yeah, there we go. 2-minute warning. Yeah,
And
here we just expect just a lot, just a lot of run out the time. My bad, go ahead.
And here we go, shotgun handoff to the running back. And that was a touchdown saving tackle. I mean, he had a wide open lane up the seam, and the hit stick actually helped him out. And yeah, victory formation for the Louisville Cardinals here as they look to knee the ball and get the victory.
Yep.
And I
Wow.
mean, yeah, if you're Ohio State, just not a great day in the office for the defense. Looking into the future though, yeah, they're gonna have a lot of pieces to work with. Some of the coaches may leave, some may stay. We'll just have to wait and find out within the off season. As one more knee should do it here.
Yep. Last game, LSU in Texas. That'll be the last game.
And that is going to do it, folks, for your round one of the college football playoff matchup between the Ohio State Buckeyes and Louisville Cardinals. But wait, we have another round one matchup coming for you guys in store tomorrow. An SEC round one matchup between the LSU Tigers and the Texas Longhorns. We're going to go ahead and get into our post-game interviews with our coaches. And we're going to start with the losing side, the Ohio State Buckeyes head coach, Mr. Daniel Hernandez. Can we get you on the microphone, please, and thank you.
Nice to talk to you again, Drew. How's it going?
Coach, not a great performance on the field. How are we feeling?
Obviously not good. Not many words to explain the performance. The run game just really deterred me in the beginning, and I just couldn't recover. It's pretty much what happened. Just couldn't stop the run.
And at what point of the game did you think, it just went wrong all around?
We came out stagnant in the second half. We knew they were gonna get the ball back. We knew we had to get a stop before the half, and just couldn't execute.
Now, again with the quarterback situation, were you still hesitant on pulling Julian Sand out sooner to put in St. Clair, or was it like did you mean to split the reps between the two quarterbacks? How did that go?
Just we wanted to go with saying, just try to use his experience. But, no knock on him. We just had to call better plays.
Gotcha. Any questions for you, Mr. Electric?
Yeah, man. My question would be about next year. What is what is this team gonna look like next year, and what's the adjustments that you can possibly do to, make sure this never happens again?
Well, as you guys mentioned in the podcast, I kind of got this team a little late. Some of the recruiting wasn't done correctly from the previous owner. But, it is what it is. We just have to see what our star players decide to do. If they want to go to the league, they're more than welcome to. But I'll be here with the full season next year if it's happening. And I promise you, we'll be back.
All right. Any last questions from the media? Going once, going twice. All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up from the losing side, and we're going to switch it on over to the winning side. Coach DJ from the Louisville Cardinals, can we get you on the microphone, please? And thank you.
I'm right here.
Coach, great W out there today. How we feeling?
Well, I'm really proud of my football team that I well prepared. It's kind of disappointing we allowed all those points towards the end of the game. I think I'm glad that my offense was able to stay efficient. We kept running the ball and kept running the ball. It actually worked out pretty well. I mean, I think, in my opinion, Isaac Brown played his best game. The defense, sure, they played really well throughout three quarters, but, I would like to play for a full four quarters and stop just giving up on one side. So, I mean, props to Ohio State for not quitting. I mean, that's the type of mentality you want to have. Just play to the very end. But you know what? I think after that Clemson loss, we had to switch up some things. We had to examine some different playbooks and just go through and see what would work best. Worked on it for a couple of days, and it actually, paid off, But now this is the third time I'm going to be playing Hail State this season, so he already knows what I'm doing. He already knows my game plan. I mean, I'm not blind. I am not blind. I know exactly what he's going to be trying to do to stop me. So I think one more playbook swap that isn't one that I've used this season, I think is what needs to be used against Clemson. But, I'm really proud of our team. They played really well today, so hats off to them. And I'm glad we were able to get our first playoff win in a while.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. And I think to elaborate on what you had said for your next matchup going into the second round, which will be another rematch between you and Clemson. Are you how confident are you feeling heading into this matchup?
I feel really confident about this game. Me and Hail State have a lot of history playing each other. We played 4 games in total, 2-2 against him. So he's beat me twice. I beat him twice. So this game can go either way. I know I can beat him. I got to know his strengths. Again, that defensive line, that's going to be something I need to be aware of because Peter Woods and TJ Parker, in my opinion, the best players on the line. So I think if we can find ways to just block and not let them get home. Watch out, not make the same errors we did in the ACC championship game with only using Isaac Brown, because a lot of people call me an Isaac Brown merchant. I mean, I don't know, because he did have a good game today. I feel like he's just a big part of the team. He's a workhorse. So I feel like he's not the only piece of the puzzle. I think I went to him a little too much because I trusted him so much. So what it's going to take is, understand what defense he's going to be playing, get or block the D line, contain them more, and just don't let their wide receivers just break free, because he has some speedy wide receiver cores. He's beat me deep a few times, and it was my mistake. So this is not going to be an easy game to win. Clemson's going to throw everything they got at me. So one play at a time, we just got to be ready to win.
I like that attitude. Any questions for you, Electric?
Bro just be yapping and yapping, but I mean, bro answered like 17 questions. We only asked you to do one, but I got you, man. I'm gonna ask you one question. Even though you do play Clemson, right, for the second round of the playoffs, if you do manage to beat him, what is the goal? What is the goal after beating Clemson, and what is
before
the
you before you answer that
basically.
question quickly, could we get a look at the college football playoff bracket?
Sure thing.
Yep.
I mean, if you want to look off Mexican Boy, that's fine. If you want to look on the stream, also fine. Let me move my camera. All right.
Yeah.
Feel free to look.
Yeah, man.
Let's see.
You can see right here the college football playoff standings. As you see, Oregon, Notre Dame. Notre Dame's gonna move on and play Oregon. LSU, Texas, they're still gonna play tomorrow night, Sunday Night Football, versus Bama. Whoever wins out of there play Bama. Then USC, Kansas State, and Louisville, Clemson. But yeah, my question: if you do end up beating Clemson, right? You played this user before a whole bunch of times, and you call him your rival.
Yeah,
Last
he's
time
not
you
my
played
rival.
earlier. No, not me. Not Hell State, me. But you played Kansas State so many times. You call him your rival, and he was able to stop Isaac Brown. Him and one other team in the playoffs have been able to stop Isaac Brown. So, what is the possible goal after Clemson if you beat them? Because you already answered the Clemson questions.
My goal after this game, I mean, clear as day in my mind, no doubt about it. Kansas State and Alabama, they're the two best teams in the league, and that's not a debate. So my goal for this is to, number one, stop calling the same thing on offense, because when you play good teams like that, they're just going to stop it, and you're not going to be able to do anything. We've seen it happen in my esports games. We've seen it happen several times in the Dynasty, and that's why I've lost so many games, and that's why I ran Louisville into the ditch. That's kind of the reason why. So I think the goal after this, after the quarterfinals, if I do end up beating Clemson, just focus, I don't need to be nervous, because I know I can beat these people. They're the best teams, but I know that in my mind, I'm capable of doing it. Just got to, not be nervous and just do what fits best for you, Just switch up the playbooks. I mean, there's a reason why you want to carry different playbooks on you, because that really helps your game plan. Like, it helps your chances of winning. So my goal after this, after the quarterfinals, if I beat Clemson, is to just switch it up, so that way Kansas State doesn't see what I'm doing. And yeah, it's about it.
All right. Any
All right, okay.
last questions from the media? Going once and going twice.
The
If you
biggest
guys
question.
made it this far into this episode of Game of the Week, College Football Playoffs Edition, we appreciate you guys as always from the HPL Gaming channel. Like, share, and subscribe if you're new. and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.